We've had a terrible accident here. Henry just got taken by a crocodile.
Oh, damn it. Oh, Henry.
Crocodile. Crocodile. Crocodile.
This is the harrowing true story of Hendrik Henry Coetzee, a world-class South African kayaker whose fearless spirit led him into some of the most dangerous and uncharted waters on Earth. On December 7th, 2010, 35-year-old Hendrik Henry Coetzee, a renowned South African kayaker, was paddling down the Lukuga River in the Democratic Republic of Congo with American adventurers Ben Stooksbury and Chris Corbelich. The trio was on an ambitious expedition to explore uncharted tributaries of the Congo River, document remote communities, and navigate some of Africa's most dangerous waters. Henry, raised in Ottosdal, South Africa, had grown up amid conflict, often hiding under his bed as artillery from the South African border war shook his home. This early exposure to danger seemed to shape his appetite for extreme exploration. Over the years, he became one of Central Africa's most respected whitewater guides, leading historic Nile expeditions and venturing into politically volatile and wildlife-heavy regions.
I would put Henry up there not only with the greatest kayakers of all time, but the greatest explorers of all time, you know, people that you only read about in books.
So this is the start of called the supermarket. It's very narrow, the water's flowing slowly, lots of rocks with crocs to bake on. I don't think I've ever gone through here without a charge.
So the supermarket is where the crocs hang out in order to feed. You're the food in their supermarkets.
Nile crocodiles are huge. They can be up to 20 feet long, and they'll hunt you.
There was a lot of talk about risk, from having clean water all the way to dangerous wildlife in the river.
Privately, he battled bouts of depression and had considered retiring to start a tubing business with his partner, Juliana Buring. But an invitation from Stooksbury in mid-2010 reignited his passion for one last major journey. The team's route began in Uganda's Murchison Falls National Park on the White Nile, moving into the Ruzizi River along the Congo-Rwanda border, and finally toward the Lukuga River, a region haunted by years of war. Locals warned them that the river's massive Nile crocodiles, some up to 20 feet long, had developed a taste for human flesh after feeding on corpses dumped during the conflict, with over 125 people reportedly killed in 2 decades. Henry emphasized safety, staying together, avoiding the banks, and never panicking.
When Ben was given the rare chance to go, he prepared for the worst case scenarios. But how do you prepare yourself for the loss of a close friend?
Be coming down, just going across there. Well, the thing is, nobody's told us that we can't do it.
We were much more likely to see a crocodile in a very, very flat river with no current.
Most rivers, when you get to a calm section, you can rest a little bit. But on Murch, that calm, flat water is definitely more terrifying than any of the whitewater.
We're just out right now. Jeez.
Doesn't adjust.
Everything has gone great. Had a beautiful time. I think everyone's super stoked we took the chance, but hopefully we walk away from this just good memories. And remember, kids, don't cross international borders at home.
On the morning of December 7th, as rain fell, they paddled through a 200-foot wide channel, closely grouped for safety. Several crocodiles slipped into the water nearby. Suddenly, Chris saw movement, then heard Henry's calm but ominous words. Oh my God. A massive crocodile, the largest they had seen, lunged from the water, clamped onto Henry, and dragged him under. His kayak floated away untouched, all his gear inside. Crocodiles kill by drowning their prey, and Henry's friends knew there was no hope.
God damn it. Oh. Damn it. Oh, Henry. Fuck.
We've had a terrible accident here. Henry just got taken by a crocodile. The crocodile took him right out of his boat.
Hey, no, wait, just wait.
No. I saw this whole thing happen.
You saw it come out of the
Saw it come out of the water.
It was big. I mean, his head was half the size of that kayak.
It was massive.
We got him by the shoulder.
Yeah, it was just like, it was right up there. Watching Hendry's boat float down without him in it was the first time I had ever felt loss.
Ben and Chris paddled to the nearby village of Kabayamaji for help, but locals, wary at first, admitted they no longer traveled the Lukuga, calling it a death trap. No boat was offered, and recovery was deemed impossible. Juliana, days away from joining Henry, was devastated. The expedition was abandoned, and a small memorial was held, with Ben calling Henry one of the greatest explorers of all time. Juliana later cycled solo around the world in his honor. Henry's journals, later adapted into a book, reflected his belief in pushing human limits. I need to believe there is magic out there, to prove to myself we can do things bigger than ourselves. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel and hit that bell icon for more interesting videos like this.